In the beginning, there was Kingsfield. Where was I going with this? I don't know. This is a great way to start the Let's Play. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is ERG Apollo, and I've risen from the dead. I've become undead. Get it? It's Dark Souls. Alright, so, Elden Ring just came out, but, 1, I don't have a PlayStation 5. 2, I've already spent way too much money on video games. As you can see, I've got King of Fighters. Very good game, by the way. Highly recommend it. But, I've been in the mood to play some Souls because of Elden Ring. All the gameplay and everyone talking about it had me in the mood. I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore Souls fan, but I like RPGs and I like challenging games. So it's hard for me not to get into the Souls kick every once in a while. And over the last 2 days, I've done nothing but play Dark Souls 2 on PC. Scholar of the First Sin specifically. I've been having a blast, and so I figured, you know what? I've always wanted to, let's play these games. So, at the risk of making people on the internet absolute hate me, because I have probably some pretty interesting Souls opinions, and I'm probably also pretty bad at these games. I don't know. I like to think I'm good enough to beat them, at the very least. We're gonna let's play Dark Souls. Why am I not starting with Demon Souls? I don't have a PS5. Basically, that's it. I have a PS3 copy and the means to record it. I just don't really feel like hooking up my PlayStation 3. Even though I have zero qualms about playing the original Demon Souls versus the remake or remaster. I haven't played Demon Souls on PS5 yet. Again, no PS5. But hey, it is what it is. I'm going with the PS4 version of Dark Souls because it's the one I own. I do also have the 360 version, but why are you playing the 360 version of Dark Souls nowadays? Anyways, let's get it started. I have not played through Dark Souls 1 in quite a while. I wouldn't say it's been, like, years since I've played Dark Souls 1. It's probably been, at the very least, like, a singular year. I don't go back to Dark Souls 1 super often. Not because I like hate the game or anything. No, I actually do quite enjoy Dark Souls 1. It's the third act of the game that I hate. We're just kind of already out the gate. Like, yeah, the ending bit of Dark Souls 1 is fucking trash. You'll see that in like 18,000 episodes when we actually get there. So I did create a test character earlier to simply test out like the audio and whatnot with the current setup. So, if the game's too quiet and you really need to hear Dark Souls for some reason, let me know. If the game's too loud and you can't hear my annoying ass, let me know. I don't know how many of these are going to get recorded in advance of them being uploaded. Right now it's like 11 p.m. I should be in bed for work tomorrow, but I'm playing fucking Dark Souls. First things first, that. And then secondly, settings, start offline. So for this playthrough of Dark Souls, we'll actually get into it about what we are doing. We're going to be doing my preferred method of playing Dark Souls 1. Like a magic melee, basically, just kind of... It's not... Okay, it's kind of gonna break the game, honestly. Magic is very powerful in Dark Souls 1 if you've got the patience to build up for it, and I already know what I'm naming my character. Don't even have to think about it. Sex, yes, please. Class, sorcerer, gift, master key, physique. I don't know. Top heavy, tiny head. Large head could be very intellectual. I think I'll just go with large. It's really whatever. Let's go with Delta Farmer. I'm not really going to care too much about character creation here, as, I'll go with Swept Back. And we'll go with dark red hair. I'm not really going to bother too much character creation. I know the thing with a lot of people is they like to see people create some pretty fucked up like faces and characters. That's not really my shtick when I play Souls. But if you want to see that for a future LP, which could include, you know, Bloodborne and Demon Souls, if I ever get a PS5, then, you know, let me know, and I will, you know, Monster Factory it up. But this is what we're going with. Nothing too crazy out of the, like, whoa, he's doing some fancy schmancy shit for his Dark Souls playthrough. No, just, I want a nice, relaxed, laid-back Dark Souls, like, LP, you know? So, that's just how it's going to be. If you've got complaints about the build, you can shove it. Look, I don't want to be that guy, but there are some people in the Soulsborne community that are very, very hyper specific and annoying about how people play these games. And with a game where you can play it in a million different ways, why are you so angry about someone who chooses maybe have a bit of an easier time? It's perfectly valid. Look, if you want to do your blood level 4 naked parrying dagger only run, no one's gonna fucking stop you. But anyways, I'm talking over the opening cutscene, not because I don't care about it, but because I'm not really a Dark Souls story or lore kind of guy. I think it's very interesting, but I don't know enough about it to really explain it at all. And I've never really, not to discredit it or anything. It's just not my cup of tea, really. It's an interesting story. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not too much to really care. So, you know, it's not like every episode of EOG Apollo's Dark Souls Let's Play is going to be like a new revelation to the lore and universe of Lordran and its people. It's mostly just going to be here's like another reason as to why Apollo should never ever play another fucking Souls game as long as he lives. We're playing Dark Souls 1. I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls 2, and skeletons in that game really aren't shit. Because skeletons in Dark Souls 2, they can just be killed with anything. They especially hate it when you use strike weapons against them, so like hammers and clubs and shit. But in Dark Souls 1, skeletons don't fuck around. So, oh boy. But I guess to give people who have never played a Souls game some sort of goalpost as to what we're actually going to try and accomplish in the series, I guess, like, in universe, is basically we are either going to prolong the Age of Fire or we're going to end it. And I'll leave you to figure out which of those things I'm going to choose to do to the end of the series. If you can accurately guess which of the two endings I'm going to get, 50-50 shot, I'll let you pick the name of the character for Dark Souls 2. I don't know. I don't know. You get a pat on the back and you get to feel good about yourself. There's not really much I can give you. I can give you a can of Mountain Dew Spark Zero Sugar.
Yes, indeed.
That's about the best I got. I don't know. I got a... what else? I don't know. Be like, I did it. I took a 50-50 shot and I landed. Damn. Man, it's... God, has it really been over 10 years since the original Dark Souls came out? Because this game came out in, what was it, 2011? On the fucking Xbox 360? Which had to have been, like, a revelation back in the day. I mean, it was. And it kind of amazes me that a franchise or, like, style of game like Dark Souls is even, like, popular in, I guess, the modern gaming space. It's kind of a miracle, and I'll be honest, I'm pretty glad that it's popular. Ooh, hello there. Okay, I will do my best to refrain from making any sort of thirsty comments towards any of the knights across the various games in this series that we play. And I'm going to fail. I promise. The game is afoot, sort of, that the tutorial is. So welcome to the Northern Undead Asylum. It does a pretty good job at teaching you how to play the game. The messages on the ground in this hallway are just like control messages, like, oh, you can press R1 to strong attack, or light attack, R2 to strong attack. It's not like crazy, like, deep shit. We'll see that guy later. But Dark Souls, control-wise, it's pretty simple, left stick move, right stick camera. Like I said, R1 does a light attack, R2 does a strong attack. These attacks, their range, their timing, their stamina cost vary depending on your weapon. So, pay attention to that little green meter underneath your health bar. It's very, very important. Stamina management is fucking huge. It's like basically the combat system in these games. And something you'll see in Dark Souls 1 that is actually kind of a huge change to magic in Dark Souls 2 is stamina. And correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure you don't use stamina when you use magic in Dark Souls 1. I think it's only in Dark Souls 2, but I will literally have the answer within like the next 10 minutes. But yeah, where was I going with all of that? But yeah, stamina management is very important. The more stamina you have, the more attacks you can do. Blocking also requires stamina. So, you want to make sure you block properly. Well, not block properly. You want to make sure you watch your stamina while you block, because it's, again, something you have to manage. Some shields, okay, speaking of shields, here we go. Ooh, clean. It's fucking raining. Sorry if you guys hear that. Boom. No? How do we check the... Okay, I haven't... Okay, here we go. So, if you select... So, you go to your equipment screen, select your shield, hit square. You'll bring up your, weapon or, shield stats. On the right side... The right side is the most important and relevant stats for your shield. It's your damage absorption. So, with that, that'll determine, how much of a type of attack would actually hurt you if it hits. Not every shield will be 100% physical. Some shields are better at blocking magic attacks. Some shields are better at blocking a specific, type of... some shields are better generally at blocking magic. Some shields are better at a specific type of magic. Some are 100% physical. Some have really high stability. Some give you special buffs, like the Grass Crest shield gives you a passive stamina regen boost. I think while it's equipped, I don't necessarily think you have to, hold it, out with L1. So it's very important that, if you're going to use shields, make sure you check every new shield you get, because not every shield is the same. So, yeah. Can I? Yes! Something that's, I guess, important to the combat, but it's not something you should really thirst over, are backstabs. Where if you go behind the enemy with your weapon, and you're at the right, spot, and this varies from enemy to enemy, you hit R1 and you do a backstab. You get massive damage, and they get knocked down for a little bit. It's not a horrible thing to go for, right? Don't get me wrong, getting a backstab can be a very good thing, but this is something that a lot of new players to Dark Souls, that I noticed back when, every time I see a new person pick it up. And this is something that I was hyper guilty of. Do not thirst for backstabs all the time. I promise you it will not end well. Can I get that from here? Hang on. Hang on, no. Hang on, no. Damn. Oh well, I guess I'll find a way up there. Or I'll find a way to there from the top of the map. But yeah, do not thirst for backstabs all the time. Because it will most certainly get you killed. And as good of a damage dealer as they are, they're, even when you can go for them, it's generally not the smartest thing. Because while I think you're technically invincible while you perform it, like every move in the game, there's end lag to what you do, so watch out. And I mean, fuck. You know, if you're a magic user, who fucking needs backstabs? Of course.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There's an old saying, my fellow, thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringest the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. But I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
What a guy. What a guy.
Now I am protected.
So, what he just gave us was not only the key to the second floor, but this game's main source of healing and also difficulty for some people. Not for some people. You know, I should also say difficulty is incredibly subjective, so whenever I speak of difficulty in this game, I try to speak of it from my own perspective for the most part, but I also think it is important to, you know, acknowledge what it can be like for a complete newcomer. You have a limited supply of Estus flasks. You start with 5 for every new bonfire you encounter, but you can sacrifice, well, not sacrifice yet, you can, well, actually, yeah, it is sacrifice, but you spend what's called a humanity to kindle the bonfire, and you can get up to 10 or up to 20, depending on what point in the game you are, and if you've killed, who is it? There's a boss in the catacombs that you kill to get the rite of kindling, or whatever the item is, that gets you 20, up to 20, fucking, Estus flask uses. So, yeah. But those are in limited supply, so, you know, you can't just, oh, I got poked, so I should pop an Estus flask. Unless you know there's a bonfire literally within, like, 5 seconds of you, getting hit. But, yeah. What's this? I'm sure you've seen one of these before. This is a mist gate. Generally, okay, I need to, there we go. Generally, these are used to indicate a boss arena, and I don't remember if this happens in this game, but in Dark Souls, especially in Dark Souls 2, they love to use mist gates to indicate, like, oh, here's just a new area. It's honestly a little frustrating that Dark Souls 2 doesn't just use them for boss arenas, but whatever. Here we go. Technically the first boss, Asylum Demon. Very easy fight. If you're a magic user, I guess stay back. You don't have to really get too close to him. Just make sure if he gets close to you, you know, dodge. I don't know. There's not really a whole lot of specific advice I can offer for killing Asylum Demon. He's not hard. You might die to him. Hell. That was a really bad heal, honestly. You might die to him. He can be... I mean, it's Dark Souls. Like I said, difficulty is subjective, but he's also harder than most tutorial bosses in action RPGs. I killed him just fine. Magic is very strong in this game, and yeah, it does not cost any stamina to use, which is one of the reasons why it's so powerful, because it's like, oh, I can just do it and not really care about it. It's like one of the only kinds of attacks in the game that doesn't cost stamina. They changed that in Dark Souls 2, which I guess is a change I can both appreciate and not appreciate. So it's like, oh, it's more balanced and difficult, but also, god damn it, magic isn't as broken anymore. I actually have to think. Wasn't there something over here you could get? There we go. Soul of the Lost and Dead. Those kinds of items are one-use items that get you souls, which I will explain souls after this little transition up here. Souls are very important. You'll want to know it.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be to leave the undead asylum in
I sincerely hope that the lightning and thunder outside does not cut off my power at some point. It'd be pretty funny because the game footage would cut out. I'm running off a laptop right now, so you would still I'd still be here. The video wouldn't be over, but the fucking power would be out. Okay, we've officially left the undead asylum. We've killed the asylum demon. We have arrived in Lordran. Now, and I mean this with 100% certainty, Dark Souls has officially begun. And I'm going to end the episode there. I know, it's a bit of a cock tease, but it is what it is. Also, the Firelink Shrine bonfire is the only bonfire in the game, as far as I'm aware, that just has you start out max Kindle. I really hope... I hope I'm playing offline mode, because I'm seeing, like, specters and shit. But yeah, so that is it for this first inaugural episode of Dark Souls 1. I'm excited and afraid of what's to come. I'll explain Souls in the next episode. I know it's like, it's 2022. People are just like, people know how Dark Souls works, right? It's like, just in case, But anyways, thank you all for watching. As always, thank you for continuing to support the channel and my career as a YouTuber. It's been an experience. But yeah, also I have one last thing I want to say to a specific someone who, if they see this in a sub box somewhere or they find out about it, they're going to be watching it. Hi, Michael.